Welcome to the channel. This is Cameron at Cameraman Fishing, and today this video is being brought to you guys by my friend, no other than Doc over at Coastal Fever TV. So let's take a closer look and see what he got for us for today.
Doesn't end here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this top 5 bass lures a challenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge 5 channels to create their top 5 must-have bass lures, and I want each one of those channels to challenge 5 other channels.
Alrighty guys, now that we're back, man, so as you guys see, he laid out the challenge for us, and of course we accepted it. So we're gonna see if we can catch up on some fish. I'm gonna go ahead and lay out my 5 baits that I think that you should never leave home with, and I'm actually put a twist to the video and actually try to catch some fish while also letting you guys know why you should never leave home with these 5 baits. My 5 are the buzz bait, the trap, Cinco or creature bait, and as well a swim bait. So let's go ahead and get inside today's video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and follow my Instagram. And let's go ahead and get on the GoPro and can catch up on some fish, man. So peace.
Guys, so I don't have my Shimano DC with me. That would have made my 3rd combo. I like to really have kind of 3 combos, and it would have worked out perfect for this challenge, being the fact that I got 5 baits, and where I could have started out with 3 or have 3 rigged up, and be able to fish 3, pick 3 up, without having to tie off any. But my Shimano, I need to redo some line on there, so that's out of commission for right now. So I only got the good old 2 rods, man, the 2 loose rods at that. But we got the buzz bait. Start things off. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Got the black and blue buzz bait, and I'm actually not liking this because I usually fish my white buzz bait, which I have broken. It was attached to my freaking back of my seat, and I went to go and take it off. I couldn't because of it got stuck. So I was like, all right, cool, let's grab the pliers. So grab the pliers, and we start freaking trying to get it off the thing, and the bad boy, I guess, I don't know, I put too much. Oh, got a fish on the buzz bait, on the buzz. Oh, he tried to go under that tree. Let's go. Perfect, guys. Nice little fish right here. Didn't even start talking about the buzz bait. We're talking about a tragic incident with the buzz bait. And sure enough, we got this fish, and we got him with the original hook, no trailer hook. But there you go, first fish. Didn't get to talk about this bait at all because I was yapping at the mouth, but oh well. There you go, first fish on the buzz bait, guys, and it worked. Black and blue buzz bait. Let's go. Didn't take long at all. Came right by that tree, and Bud wanted it, so let's let him go, and I'm gonna tell you guys about this buzz bait, and then I'll move on to the next bait because we want to get through this thing quick and fast. So see you, buddy. There you go. Hey guys, that didn't take long at all, so let me go ahead and talk to you guys. I'm gonna cast in this corner down here too, with the buzz bait, as I talk to you guys about the buzz bait quickly. That way we can go ahead and move on to the next bait. But with the buzz bait, guys, you want to be throwing this bait early morning or late afternoon. Those are the perfect times. And as well, any kind of overcast day or windy day, a buzz bait is this prime time for throwing. I was looking to see what the heck is that. I don't know what the heck is that. It's like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, those are the prime times of, where you want to, or when you want to throw the buzz bait. And another important factor is, where do you throw your buzz bait? Because not only is it important the time, it's important where you want to be throwing your buzz bait. And that was a perfect place to throw my buzz bait. But a better perfect spots to throw your buzz bait are going to be up against structure and in between, along the grass lines, and as well parallel to the bank. I mean, just like pretty much what I did, parallel to that bank. And what I like about this buzz bait is it does a great job at this. I don't know how it does it, but the Googans, like, their buzz bait is different from any other buzz bait. It's not your original buzz bait that kind of trails in a straight path. This thing curves, like, oh my god, the gnats over here are just ridiculous. But yeah, it curves around. That's how I got that fish. Now I cast it out a little bit from the tree down here for the next bait, which is going to be the lipless crankbait. And I didn't even throw it down there. I know I did caught a fish down there, but we're moving down here. Simple fact that the trap worked so great down here last time, why not go ahead and move down here? So I'm gonna start right here because we got this drain pushing out some fresh water right there. Just make sure that geese was not coming from me. But we got this fresh water right here pushing out from the other pond, so that's gonna be nice oxygen right around pushing out here. And I still like to cast a little bit further out. Simple fact that water's still going to be pushing out there, and there could well be bait fish along that side too. So got that. And I forgot to mention, guys, when it comes to a buzz bait, I like to stay pretty neutral to black and white. I mean, that's really my first time throwing the black. And I threw the black a couple handful of times, but I mostly always throw a white buzz bait, and it works every time. But the black bait, buzz bait, it does work, you know, as you guys just saw, you catch a fish. But we're moving on to the trap now. So we're throwing today's color in a Pro Blue. Nice little transparent color right there. And as well, the trap is another bait that's perfect for early morning too as well. And not just only early. Look at that. Oh crap. Thought we had a fish right there. Holy cow, guys. I thought we had a fish already. Like, that wasn't even nothing. Oh, got one right here though. We do. Holy cow. First cast again. This is a little nice little long bass right here. Let's get him all over here. He's only got like one hook, and we got no pliers. So let's go. Literally saw some bait fish right there, and I paused. Sure enough, for a fish right there, baby. But there you go, guys. Second fish came pretty quick. Look at her, 2 casts, all both first cast, guys. That's crazy, man. Ain't this is crazy? This is the kind of luck I'm talking about right here. But let's let this fish go. Finish talking about the trap. So put him right back in front of some of those bait fish. Look at her. I bet he ate something. I bet he ate something. But like I was saying, it's another perfect bait for early mornings, and as well, you know, that early spring and early fall where those fish are going to be feeding up, fattening up for winter, you know, when it comes for fall, that early fall. And then as well, you know, spring, those fish just got done bedding, so they're all kind of stressed out and thinned out. So by, you know, feeding up, they're trying to get fattened back up. So perfect times to be throwing your trap. Those are your prime times to be getting some nice fish on the trap. And then as well, following up, you know, where or when to throw the trap. You know, of course, you got to know where to throw your trap. So of course, you want to be throwing your trap just like this in a place where bait fish are going to be held up, where fresh oxygen is, as you guys can see. As well, you know, you can be throwing your trap in that grass too as well. And that bait, when this trap gets caught in that grass, just pop it up just like that, and see if you can get yourself a nice little reaction bite with the trap by, you know, popping that bait up, getting some of that grass off of this trap like this. So perfect way. I'm just gonna pause right there, see if we can get. Well, guys, you know what, I'm actually changing my game plan here. I was gonna throw, the next bait was gonna be, since I am throwing moving baits, I was gonna throw the little a little swim bait. I told you guys the swim bait was in the lineup too, so I was gonna throw that. But you know what, since I already had this Texas rig rigged up, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the Texas rig. So we're gonna see if they hit a bottom of it real quick. I know I've gotten 2 fish pretty much right off the bat, first thing. But we're gonna go ahead and try this this Texas rig. So we got a little Texas rig, we got a Senko, pretty much Senko, but we're gonna be throwing the Senko wacky rig today. And there's no wrong time of throwing a Senko. It's just any time. I mean, honestly, middle of the day, beginning of the, not really beginning of the day, because the fish are going to be more active early morning. So I would feel like, you know, Senko would not be a good bait for early in the morning like this, but they will hit it, so to speak. You know, you can catch fish on it early in the morning, but I would just stick to, you know, your Senko's pretty much gonna be your bait. You're gonna be throwing around when the fish aren't hitting anything else. Pretty much that's what the Senko honestly is for. I mean, it's a slow bait, so on the bottom, you know, it's just a slow bait. I mean, you can throw this thing anywhere from grass to in between structure, depending on which kind of, how you're rigging it. Like today I'm throwing it wacky rig, so if I had a weedless setup, I could throw this in between structure, but I don't. I'm just throwing an EWG hook right there, smack dab in the middle. But with the Senko, it's just so versatile. How many ways you can rig this thing. You can even downsize it to a Ned rig, you know, save you up on some plastics, man. There's just almost a million ways to fish a Senko. I mean, it's just no wrong way. I'll put it that way. There's no wrong way to fish a Senko. I mean, It's making me a little questionable that we didn't catch one off this little tree right here, but we're gonna keep on. We're gonna stay positive, you know, keep moving down a little bit. Oh, got one. Oh yeah. I knew one had to be off the tree right there, guys. On the Senko wacky rig. Get up here, boy. And he threw my worm. That's okay. That's okay. Stay still, dude. Just as I was saying, I did not feel like working hard. Very hard for me. There you go. Third fish, guys. And as I was just complaining about, you know, seeing if I'm making the wrong move, and here I am, caught a fish right off of that little tree where I said I usually always can catch them. So let's go ahead and let this fish go. Move on to the next bait. There he goes. Let's moving on to the next bait, man. So the next bait is a creature bait. I feel like a creature bait, you should not leave home with a creature bait, because most of the time, almost in every pond, there's some kind of structure, and it is very natural for a creature to be in some kind of pond. No matter what kind of creature it is, no matter if it's a lizard, some kind of bug. I'm sure, you know, you got bugs and all that stuff flying over the top of the water. Every now and then they hit the water and they die. Now they're on the top of the water. And most time bass, you know, very small bass will hit those, you know, those bugs and stuff like that. Especially bluegills. I know 100% bluegills will eat bugs. So some kind of creature bait. Today we're throwing the Googan Squad Bandito bug, and we got this in a summer crawl color too. I forgot to mention it for the Senkos too as well. When it comes to colors, you know, I pretty much throw almost any worm, but your basics, I mean, throw a black and blue, or a black and blue, watermelon red, green pumpkin. Those are going to be your main baits or colors that you want to be throwing. I mean, keep it simple. You don't have to get real complicated with this worm thing or colors just in general. Just stay simple and you'll catch fish. I'm not recording. I don't know if I caught the littler fish, but here's a fish on the crawl. So I caught two fish. First, I literally just cast to that bush right there. First cast, caught one fish, and I saw a second wake right after I hooked into the first fish. So I casted there again, and this time I swam it on top of the water, and the fish literally blowed up on it. I mean, it wasn't a big blow up, but he did kind of slurp it a little bit, so that was pretty dope. And I looked down, was not recording, so not 100% sure. Is my guy pissing on me or something? I got it right in the freaking side jaw. But second one on the crawl. I guess we got to catch another one now. So we need to get it on camera. But there you go, guys. Second one on the Bandito bug. We only got one bait left, and that's the swim bait. So we're doing pretty doggone good, honestly. I mean, I think we're doing a fantastic job.
Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna quickly voice over this clip real quick. I am so sorry because somehow there was no evidence, no footage of me talking about the swim bait. But anyways, it took about 30 minutes to finally catch a fish on this swim bait. I don't know why, but it just took forever. But anyways, it's pretty much the same as a lipless crankbait. You want to be throwing it in the same places, pretty much around bait fish, in between structure, along the grass lines, pretty much stuff like that. The only thing that separates this swim bait from the trap is how versatile it is. It can be fished by itself as a trailer bait, rather that's on a swim bait or a jig or a chatterbait. And so far as like colors and sizes, I like to stick to the 3.3 or the 3.8 inch. And my go-to colors are going to be pearl white, electric shad, a goby color, pretty much all natural colors to help me match that hatch presentation a little bit closer to get more bites. So back to the video.
This one, first cast, fist bump, my guy. Boop. Let's go. See if we can catch another one, man. Went through all that trouble in first cast. Well, that wasn't first cast, but you know, about third cast. Caught one. Alrighty, guys. So there it goes, man. I had a blast. It actually did not take that long. I think I was done fishing within about 8 o'clock. So I think what really took so long was the fact that the swim bait took honestly the longest. You know, the buzz bait and the trap caught fish very first cast. It was just the Senko and the crawl that kind of took 2 or 3 casts. But it was fun still overall. So that goes my 5 baits. I feel like you should never leave home without. And I'll repeat, those are the buzz bait, the trap, the Senko,
creature bait, and then a swim bait. And I left it up to you guys, whether that be a soft plastic swim bait or a hard body swim bait. So part of the challenge as well is to challenge 5 more people to do this challenge. And I'm going to challenge my good buddy Deontay, aka Fishing with Flim,
Sean over at Angling Spiders,
Patrick over at Paul Man's Bassin, and then as well Big Bite Bassin. And then my last and final person, I think this person has not been challenged, but James over at Crankin' and Yankin'. So you guys, I'm gonna leave a link down below to all 5 of those challenges, or all 5 of those channels. Then as well, guys, I'm gonna leave a link down below to my good buddy Doc over at Coastal Fever TV, who challenged me to this challenge. So thank you, Doc, for challenging me. I was surprised that you even picked me, but you know, it's all cool. But so hopefully these guys will complete this challenge, and I challenge them to find 5 more people to do this as well. So hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you guys on our next video. Peace.